I haven't had the greatest day today, and it's for not any like big reason. I don't want to talk about it because if I talk about it, people are gonna know exactly, who and what I'm talking about. But let's just say that I look up to somebody and they don't like me as much as like at all, which is fine, I guess. But recently I've gotten into this headspace where it's like I'm only focusing on the negative things. Right? Earlier today, I was thinking about writing. And then I started writing, and I'm like, this is so bad. This is ass. This is bad. This is ass. And next thing I knew, I was putting it down, and I was doing something else. And I think at some point I just need to dedicate myself to my work because because I really enjoy writing, but it gets to a point where I am becoming so I'm trying to make it too perfect, which, is not what it's supposed to be. This is the part of my life where I'm supposed to be learning what I need to, like, what I like doing, what I don't like doing, what I want to do for the rest of my life. But I'm kind of worried for the rest of my life. Because, like, what if I don't get the job I want? What if I don't make it into NYU? What if, my future doesn't plan out to how I want it to be? Because as of right now, my plan is to move to New York and then go to NYU for some sort of film or theater thing. Either get a film produced out of there, like a big enough film, where it's screening like smaller stuff, or a musical or a play that I would like to be, not to Broadway, but like, I'd like it to be big enough. I'd like people to want to see it. But I feel like oftentimes my art is like strange in a way that a lot of people don't resonate with. But I hope people do resonate with in the future. And my family's just been arguing a whole lot recently. In the past 3 days, today's Monday, so I was hanging out with them Saturday and Sunday. They just wouldn't stop yelling. They just wouldn't stop yelling. And like, sure, there's a lot of great parts of family. Like, the fact that I have these people that I have like a surefire support system is really nice. But I was coming out of the house, my mom coming into the house because I was getting something from the garage. I was getting a water bottle or something. And my mom just starts yelling and she goes, nobody ever wants to hang out. Nobody ever wants to hang out with me. And I get why she feels like that. Nobody's willingly like getting out of their way to spend time with her. I try to. But it's always when I'm in the middle of something she wants to hang out. So I usually stop and then we go on a walk or we talk for a bit or we do something. But I like hanging out with her. My sister and her argue so much. My brother and my mom just got into a huge argument. That's what it was not even 20 minutes ago. And then my dad, my mom and my dad don't get along at all. My mom's trying to buy a new building right now, like for her office, and she's doing great. She's really productive, and she's putting a lot of hard work into it. So my dad just, like, he doesn't have an opinion on it. Because, like, I feel like most well-functioning people, he's not, would either pick the extreme of being like, no, I don't give a fuck, or supportive husband would be like, yeah, I do give a fuck. I really won't. But yeah, after I get a film out, I would like to settle down after I'm happy with my output and still keep making stuff, but I want to reside in Colorado with my girlfriend right now, and maybe have a kid or two. But that's like late into the future. I don't want to do anything until I'm like, I don't want to have any kids, nothing like that until I'm bare minimum 30, maybe 35. I'm just really worried, what if my future doesn't pan out to where it is? Because I very highly doubt my dad ever was like, oh, I'm going to be a stay-at-home dad, and my whole, like, my whole thing providing for the family is just doing house chores and cooking every night and cooking. I don't think that's what he thought he was destined for. And I really hope I'm destined for something better than that too. Because as of right now, I have so many ideas soaring through my head, I need to get them all out there. I have this idea, and it involves like a really cool egg prosthetic, and I really want to get that done. It'd be so fucking cool. And then I have another idea where I want to have like this one act, but I can't tell if it's stupid because of how like intimate it is. And sure, intimate, stupid, blah, 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 but what if I portray those feelings wrong and I look like a retard? Don't clip that. School's been pretty decent, though. There's just not much going on. And oftentimes, like, I love my girlfriend a lot, but she gets very stressy. And whenever she gets stressy, I get stressy. And whenever that happens, I get, like, not paranoid, but I get, like, I'm just not having as good as a day as I was before because I'm stressed out about something that I can't do anything about because, it's her life, it's not mine. I can't control work for her. I can't control all these things for her that she's stressed about. And I really wish I could, but, a lot of times I can't. And, that sucks. That's just the way the ball rolls. And I think another feeling that's building up inside of me, that's a huge issue here, is that I have auditions. Wednesday is Monday, like I said earlier. So I have Tuesday to prepare, which is also volunteer club. So I want to hit volunteer club, and I also want to prepare for auditions. But I can't really do both at the same time after school. So I'll figure something out. I just really hope, because this would be my first year as a freshman. Obviously. This would be my only year that I am a high school freshman. And if I could get a supporting lead in the fall play, I would be jumping for joy. I would be so fucking giddy. I think I'm a better actor than most of the freshmen and most of the people who are auditioning for it. I was talking to one of my senior friends. She's awesome. And she goes, if any freshman has a chance of getting casted, it's you. Which meant a lot to me. But I really, really, really want to get casted, and I want to have a good fall play experience. And the thing is, if I don't get casted, it's not a bad thing. I'm going to be Lights lead because we don't have anybody on Lights lead right now. But, I mean, it's just not what's going to happen. I'm just, and the schoolwork is getting a lot harder. Not like loads and loads harder, but stuff is actually starting to matter. And sure, only 2 weeks into the year, and I have all A's right now. But I cannot let them dip like I did in 8th grade, because then I'm never going to get into a good college. And it's such a fuck-ass system, which is also why I'm trying to make as much art as I can right now, right? I got Let It Be out, and I really want to get the little egg short out. That's what I'm calling it right now. I don't have a name. And then I really want to get this, like, cryptid one I had an idea for a bit ago. That eventually. And then 1X is coming along, and I'm kind of scared for 1X, because, like, what if the seniors don't have, like, this good reception of me? A lot of times I worry about people's older than me reception of me. It's never my peers, because people my age and my peers, I often don't, like, I'm very much myself around them. But once it gets to people junior, senior, I get very, like, tense, and I really try to portray myself well. And it's kind of a shame, because if I was just consistently the same, I would not have this issue. But a lot of times I feel like people don't like me. I know it's probably not the reality. I know a lot of people do like me. I'm just very worried that a lot of people don't. And it's concerning to me. Because, like, I don't know, I try very hard to keep a decent reputation to myself. Sure, I fucked up. Sure, I've made some awful mistakes. But, mistakes kind of define who you are. So if I make enough of them, then am I just an asshole, right? And I don't think I'm to that point yet. I think there's a lot of people who still have a pretty decent reputation of me. But recently, like I said, segueing back to this, I feel like I'm only focusing on the negative things. The negative things about me, the negative things about others sometimes, which I don't like, and I don't know why I'm doing it. And the negative things that people are thinking of me. So I feel like this is a very, like, I don't know, negative time, and I really don't want it to be that way. I'm having a lot of fun, but today I just got really fucking sad after the news I got at lunch. which was just what I said at the beginning of the video. Well, that's all the stuff I have to get off my chest. There's a camera, my girlfriend's camera. Me and her have been sharing it like divorced parents. But it's not working very well, and I came here to take photos. But I want to get that fixed. If I get it fixed and I take photos today or anytime soon, I'll link them in the description. If you're watching this like a day or so after premieres, very large chance not. Week, 2 weeks maybe. Yeah. But I'm planning on making another video about the fall play and everything like that. And I'm planning on making another video about other stuff. And if you made it to this part of the video, I really don't want people coming to me and being like, oh, are you okay? Oh, you're okay. Because then I feel bad. So if you're at this part of the video, don't text me. Please don't text me for my well-being. Which I appreciate that you care about me. But, like, have a great day. TC out.